This thing can't be on the charge while it's being used. It's a little annoying. Fucking gimbal. Trying to figure out a phone mount. The gimbal with the phone on the charge doesn't work, so I think I figured it out. There we go. Thanks for the love. Let's see here, chat filter, top messages, all messages. There we go. All right. So, I've never done tile 4 before. This is my first time. So it says to start at the center and lay everything out first to the best you can. So I'm going to lay everything out. I'm going to go back through and mud it. If you guys are here, fish videos, sorry. Kind of had to take a little break on fish stuff for a little bit. Been working on remodeling this house. So let's see. Let's put another tile down. And I was gonna cut the tiles because I did mark my center, so technically it should be in the same spot every time when I go to lay it down at this point. There we go, there's that tile. And now I'm to a point where I guess I gotta cut some tiles. So let's get that cracking. I guess we'll go towards the tub first maybe, or the plumbing. I don't know which one I want to attempt first. Not exactly sure on what I'm going to use to cut around the pipes yet, but hi Allison Drake. Alright. Just tighten everything up at this point. This one's tiered. Making much sense here. Guess they're not going to be like perfect, but I mean, as long as it looks good to the eye, I guess it's fine. Never done this before, so we're gonna see how this turns out. I'm pretty good at everything I try to do, so I'm guessing it's gonna go well, but we shall see what happens. For the likes, guys, much appreciated. All right, so now we have that one sliding. So let's see if I get that right. There we go. That's better. Focus. All right. So I guess I'm gonna work on these pieces that go over here. So let me switch you guys this way. It looks pretty straight. It's coming along. All right. See what we need for cuts. almost full tiles, but man, everything is so crooked in this house. The tub isn't even straight. Like legit, the tub is not even straight. Now you guys are cooking. Alright. So hoping there'll be something straight in this house to go up in there. Swap my fountain's gonna work a little better, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Use my prop. Alright, now I got my tape measure free. So this is gonna be fun. These are the fun tiles over here. And do the ones. I guess I can make them go under the lip of the tub. They'll slide under there. So, actually, you know what? Check this out. I'm gonna cut jack diddly squat. Let's see something here. Oh, please work. We're gonna try. Oh man. You guys see that? That slides under the tub. That's a game changer there. Because guess what I'm doing? I'm sliding it under the tub. I ain't cutting them. There's one. Gotta start in the back. Alright, so let's start back here. That one does need to be cut though, I think. It ain't gonna slide out. Oh man, it's so close. It's just a little bit that needs to get cut off in that one. I'm just gonna slide under a little bit. Come on, guy. There we go. No, it's not high enough. The tub is not high enough over here. Go freaking figure. Bullshit. Oh, I got my line, I guess, at this point. That one, mark it down. I can make it a little more than that. Alright, next one. Can't really put spacers between. I'm just gonna have to go off the first row. Some of these are like not really symmetrical here. Whatever. Figure it out as I go. Top is high enough at this spot here. Okay. So that tile will go in perfectly fine. And I can put spacers on that one. Okay. Tile. I already know this one's inside. I sketch for him. Something ain't right here. They're not going to be like perfect, but trying here. Off somewhere, just a hair. I don't think it'll be like super noticeable, honestly. Alright, so now we have that in. Anybody ever do tile? Alright, I'm gonna have to cut that one after my line. We got all the tiles in, I think, that I can put in for now without cutting anything, so that looks pretty good. I think that'll look okay. Now I can lay these edge ones down here, and they're only going to come up to the door frame here. So I'm going to do it center point of under the door is where I'm going to come with the flooring. So I'm going to have to cut this piece and cut some tile pieces to go on. Alright. Let's see here. So there's a big gap right there. Fix these gaps. I don't know what's going on here. Something ain't right with this. There we go. That's what's not right. Okay. I was saying, I didn't do this floor, I'm doing a tile floor.
Oh.
That's what I'm laying out right
I would
here.
have went with the vinyl.
I got this really good deal on
Oh,
on
okay.
Marketplace, yeah, that's why. I think it was like $500 and we got,
Oh, then yeah.
we got like all the boxes do basically the whole place.
Oh, wow, that's cheap then.
Yeah. You do tile flooring?
Yeah. Have you heard?
I'll say when you're done with the rest of it, if you wouldn't mind getting a couple of corners. My first time doing that. I'm doing this bathroom right here. So what I started on doing right now, I started laying it all out. I started laying it out.
That's good.
Yep,
Yeah.
I started to lay it out, check everything out first, and
And then, okay, this is not cemented in?
nope, nope. Yep, so you can't step on it.
You know, just, yeah, that, you did good there. That's, so when you get to that, make sure you cut that out. Get as close as you can to that thing.
Okay, I can just square it off, right? Kind of like how I did
Yeah,
underneath the
yeah, you
subfloor?
can.
Okay,
And then actually, you could square it off and take that whole one piece out. Because
okay.
that toilet goes back this far,
Right,
you
yeah.
know. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, look at how big that toilet is. So you're good there.
Yeah. So I just gotta, I know I just gotta
And
get
then you
close.
can just cut that triangle for that piece.
And what do you use to, like, what do you use for best for cutting, like pieces around the pipe? Can you use a
Just-
multi-tool?
No, just use the, use your saw. That.
I was saying, we got the damn tile cutter slider thing. I think I set it on the floor over
Oh,
there.
you don't have a, what you call it?
Yeah, no chop saw or nothing like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
You know,
that's-
those tile things are like $80. One with the wheel on it, the white water, they're water ones.
okay, yeah.
And then, like that little piece there, if you just cut it in, and then it'll snap right off. And then you put that round ring over it to hide it.
Okay.
You know, you got a ring this big
Yeah,
around.
I was
to
saying you're
hide
not
it.
gonna see none of that when the vanity's in there anyway.
Yeah, oh,
The
okay.
vanity goes right here and the toilet goes right there.
Oh, then just cut it straight across.
Okay. Just before the pipes,
Yeah, just
Okay.
before the pipes.
and then just expanding foam around all
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah, or some, you know, put something there.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to cover that up. There's nothing to screw to. There's nothing. I was like,
The vanity's not gonna cover
yeah, the
it?
vanity's gonna cover it. That's what I was kind of. So I
You
was,
buying a new vanity, or is she having a
no,
new
the
vanity?
vanity's on the porch. Yeah.
Oh, man. That's the one they're gonna put back in?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
That's what I said. But
Well, you can always put a piece of tile just across that one piece and let that glue look.
I was gonna put expanding foam back there when it starts to set. I was gonna put the tile up against it.
Yeah, cut the foam and then that'll work too.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
that was my idea for that.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's
on the
good.
right path here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is good.
All right, I did my center tile first, is how I started, and I kind of
Well,
worked
let
my
me
way
ask
out
you
from
this,
center.
why didn't you, because none of this is glued,
Nope,
why didn't you put those right up against the wall? Then you'd have more of a piece there.
come this way instead of cutting from both sides. Because that
Yeah.
is looking like I'm having the same gap, and that is the exterior wall, so I figured that's the wall I want to go off of for my measurements. That's the wall I went off of. So I know there ain't a damn wall in this house straight, so except for the
Yeah, but
exterior walls.
I mean, it looks like you can go right up to that. Isn't
Okay.
there molding going there?
Yep. So I'll go right up to that then. I guess I'll start from
Yeah,
that side.
and then you'll have more of a piece to cut here.
Okay. Yeah.
But other than that, it looks good. You got it good.
All right.
Are you using the cement that's already mixed?
Right here.
Oh, wow,
Just right or
good.
whatever. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. And I got the tool right here.
And you know, you don't have to get every inch of that. Well, I guess you could. Some people do the tile and then lay it down.
Okay.
But, well, I don't know. Either way, it's whatever works for you.
Okay. Thanks for the pointers. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll slide everything down and I'll start from that wall towards this way. Okay. I did my own kitchen and I just know she wasn't done fast and did do my second kitchen every day, so I was like, you want to fast, I don't know, you know what I mean? When I have somebody come do it. But my kitchen turned out really nice. That was my first time doing it. I did all bunch of like countertops and everything. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe she got 3 sons of cabinets and everything, so. She should be there. I don't know where she's at. Yeah, because I was thinking about, I know a lot of people that use table grinder, with like the dining or whatever. I was thinking about just going and grabbing one of those so I can bring my food or cuts for things. But I know I can.
That one tile saw, we'll have that thing for a problem. And they're $80.
I'll see if I can get her to buy it. So, oh, okay. She's the one funding all this stuff, so when she gets here, I got you to kind of help, wingman it.
Yeah.
No trouble having to meet.
But you know what,
As well.
now the hand one, is that what you're talking about?
I was talking about did just for a table grinder, it goes out there, the multi, wheel that'll cut like anything, cut ceramic.
Yeah, but. Oh, which one is that? That has the great. It doesn't, it has to be black. No, I don't know. I would really look into it, and that's.
Trust me, I was tripping on the way here because there was a guy driving next to me, he had an Apprentice 200, and he had all the way down the bins and stuff, and the passenger seat, the seat was all the way back, and the passenger seat was a nice, rigid wet saw, and I'm just like, bro, like, tell me that ain't teasing without teasing, you know what I mean? You're driving right next to me, I'm on the way here, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
those little ones, I have done whole houses in those ones.
Okay.
I mean, I've done like 10, 15 jobs with it, and the blade never go. They got water, yeah, they got that harbor.
Okay. Okay. That'd be nice to convince her to get one of those. Alright, so I guess we're going to shift everything up to the wall. Let's see if I can get this to scoot nicely. Keep my straight line here. There we are, we're up against the wall there. Shift all these forward. Make sure you guys are getting odd zoomed close up in my arm here. Not too far, of course. Come back a little bit. Looks about right there. Slide all these over now. That's readjusted. For the most part.
Oh, hi. I know, where is he? I can't find him. How'd you get in? Was you going on?
Yeah, he was here.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I didn't see him.
All right. Well, I heard you had to, yeah.
Oh, get it up here. So, you know, this is maybe the old one. You get me look for the toll paper to start, I think we should have it. And, because there's a car that goes here, you know.
Oh, alright. Your what song?
Forever.
She said, why don't you go off the wall, come this way, that way your pieces are one side cut. I said, okay. Pretty much that's.
Is there one more piece of wood right there to go further in?
Yeah, I'm only going to this. Hear me?
Just one.
Look,
Wow.
the tile's gonna stop in the middle of this, or at the edge of it, you pick. The door closes to here, so I think the tile should stop right here, because that way it's at the door. That's kind of where I did that line at, so the tile's only gonna go to that line. So then piece of flooring can be cut after the tile's in, the last piece. Like this. You wanna do that?
What'd you get?
Well, you screw it to the can first, and then, you know, maybe it's,
Like I do the fries first. Don't you have some ketchup in the car?
you know,
You used to. I think you did.
no, maybe tight. That's a little bit of a trick. It's a little bit more work, but not too much. So all of
I
it,
got a dishwasher, new dishwasher too.
yeah.
That's what I'm doing. And this one, I think I'll, countertops, I'll let you do that.
What's that?
They're not countertops. You get a piece here and a piece there, you know, like your edges at the corner.
And so how much you put that in, a grand?
No, this one, the countertop, one was $110, and the other was $70. Not a short one, I had to do a long one. Combine them already.
No, no, actually, this 6 foot would work. Would be 7. They're selling you a 6 foot, but they're cutting it a 40, they're cutting it 40,
Okay,
they don't have 40.
right.
So 6 foot would bring right out here. Okay, so that's $200 for that. And then, you got a stainless steel sink to go over the top.
Yeah, and I got one,
That is a 36 inch?
yeah, it was 436 hole, and it's got 4 holes here, because I wanna put a reverse osmosis in one of these.
Well,
something in the other?
there's 3 holes in that one there. Okay. And one for the so, but under that,
Yeah.
there's 3 holes. You could, if it didn't have 3 holes, you could just use 1. You know, because that one would be a 1 too, but it doesn't matter. So you need a new faucet.
New faucet, new garbage disposal.
Okay. And you got electricity on it?
Yeah, there's garbage disposal hooked up,
Okay.
and a dishwasher.
Okay.
There's hookups already. Well, there's stuff there for a dishwasher.
All right. And somebody's taking all this on me. Okay, are you putting the floor?
She needs to on the floor.
Okay, you're putting.
Take a look. Yeah, she is. I wrecked my back here 2 days ago.
All right. Well, he would have to put the floor in before I.
Yeah, we're gonna make a smaller grate there. We're gonna make 6 by 30 instead of such a big one.
Okay.
With a little more floor space, and, this is her first laminate floor. I think she's done pretty good though.
Yeah.
And here, we're putting down.
Yeah, I talked to him about that, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, well, I was talking to her, and
What's the matter, you don't like the color or something?
no, I think it'll be all right. I picked out the color, but
No, it's nice.
I
told
we'll
him,
have to cut it right here.
right, and then you
and
put a threshold there,
Yeah, I just
then you cut the threshold.
think this is the easiest way to do it. I was thinking we might start with the bigger tiles. Well, anyway, it'll work. We're gonna have little pieces.
No, that one, you probably want that size in there so that you can cut around all those, that plumbing and that toilet. Then you get the big one, now you gotta cut the middle one.
No, I wasn't, I was thinking about starting
No,
the tile from here.
I told him to start to push it all the way to the wall and come this way. So that you'll have a bigger cut here.
You know, well, these right.
Or
across
either
here.
way, yeah, I mean,
But he's got it in already. You know what?
no, this is not glued.
I know, but.
He's just mapping it out.
Yeah, but if they're happy, it's a rental,
Yeah,
then it doesn't look terrible. So it'll go.
Yeah.
It'll be all right, and it'll go in here.
I just told him that you move that tile right to the back wall.
It's easier.
Uh-oh, you better get off of that.
I better get up. I'm gonna show, at least we got an extra tile. Look here. See that corner right there?
Yeah,
That's what got my back, right there. I was scraping all that stuff off, and I got into that corner, and I was reaching like this, scraping, and all of a sudden my back went to spasm.
oh, man.
And I just got a shot in it today, but I've been walking funny and couldn't get around for the last couple of days. So good thing it's not glued
Oh,
up.
did he already do it? No. Okay.
Okay, let's just,
Yeah, he did. He moved it already. All right, cool. I told him to come out that way. You'd have more of a cut mark in here.
yeah, it's all right.
But-
It'll work.
Yeah. No, that's
Right
good.
here is gonna be, a vanity's gonna hide it,
Right,
because this vanity comes out to about here.
right. Yeah, he's doing it good.
I think, and see, she did it here too. She did this, for first time, laying floor. I think she's still working on that closet a little bit.
Yeah,
But for the first time laying floor, I thought she did a really good job.
Yeah, you kind of do that in there last, because if you have a cut piece, you
Yeah.
use them up in there instead of a full one. Like that one there would go in there.
Yeah.
All right,
Look that over and what do you think?
yeah, I think I can, yeah. You would have to call me when it's done,
Well,
and then I would start. When
Hey.
it's done.
what do you think would set me back? Because you're hard working, how many hours do you have to put into this?
A good week. A good week. At least. There's a lot of tedious stuff in here, with the ground molding. I'm gonna put all the new plumbing in,
Yeah, I figured
and
that.
then I'm gonna fix these, your electrical over here. You know,
Well,
and change the plugs. No use putting that back in there. wants all new appliances. And her stove and microwave is new, white, but they want stainless steel. You know, and I said, well, I'll take it, I mean, don't, you know, she's gonna throw it away. So I'll take it, I got 3 of them in my garage right now, brand new. And, but nobody wants, I like white. I put all white cabinets and shaker cabinets or Hamptons, whatever we got. I did my, I finished my basement and I put a kitchen down there. The kitchen I got upstairs, I never used. We're always downstairs, the mess is downstairs, you know, at night. And our TV, now we have a TV in the living room, it's like downstairs. Typical Italian basement, right? But, yeah, I'm thinking.
Speaking of basements, I got a question for you. Do you know anybody who knows how to put down epoxy floors?
Yeah, I do. I know a guy that would do it. I've done it before, where I feel like doing it.
They're a pain and they're a process because there's stages to it. You
Yeah.
know, it's gotta be etched, I know first, and then you gotta.
You know,
get it
I did use the Bear, paint. And it wasn't epoxy, it was a cement paint. And I mean, the next day, I could hose that thing off without using the epoxy, not having to wear a mask, to have every window in this house. You don't need to do that anymore. You know, like they do it now in the garage, yeah, but you're outside.
We had basement paint, porch paint put down there, and it just
It
peeled.
goes right off.
I'm gonna get something better this time, and seal really good, because it's,
Well, I'll give you a couple, you know, I'll give you a number. I don't, I wouldn't do it. I'm
okay,
not here for that.
I got it.
I've done it
There's
once
2
and I-
people who are.
I will not, I mean, to me, it's cancerous. Okay? Not when it's all done and everybody's in the house, but when you're doing it, you're breathing that stuff. You have to wear a mask.
Yeah,
Now, this one guy that I know, he has a mask, and it has an air oxygen tank on the back. To, you know,
yeah,
you know what that costs? $7 grand.
really.
He uses it for welding and everything else, because
All
all of them guys died of cancer. I already had cancer once, we got it out of me. So, I'm thinking probably around 1,800. That sounds good to you? And then, is he gonna paint it all?
Yeah, we're gonna get paint here.
Okay.
We're gonna get all this stuff off of that.
Okay, good. You do that? I'm here for a week. But I'll do it. If I feel strong enough that I put longer days in. And then I'll go with.
Folder.
What?
In my pants.
Who came in here?
In my pants.
Did you do that?
What?
Come in here and crack that tile?
No.
Somebody stepped in there and cracked the tile.
I don't know.
Well, it's on film, so whoever did it, I'm gonna see.
I didn't know in there.
I wish there was people in my live right now, because I'd ask them and they'd be like, I'd have everybody put their foot in there, be like, whose foot was it, guys?
It wasn't mine, because I haven't went in here. Because I don't want to mess with it.
Hadn't been you.
So when I was outside and then I walked past that door.
Somebody broke that tile.
Was it you? Yeah, and Colton's got it on camera and he was recording his tile jobs, whoever's foot it is. He was
Yeah, I was about to
trying
ask
find
my people watching whose foot. I was gonna have everybody put a foot out.
out. He was about to check
I even
shoes.
went, ever since you did that, I even went past this.
I broke one too. I accidentally put my hand on it.
We're
So,
showing them the tile and the crack.
Yeah, no, we can still use that.
If you wanna use my saw, I'll let you use it.
Sure.
I'd appreciate it.
Alright. Do you wanna come by and get it?
Where you at?
I'm on,
be fine.
Want me to give you my number, you can call me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get out of church around.
You bet you later, guys.
Because you're only gonna use it for